So if you've been overheating, if you've been feeling a little extra warm, or your digestion is a little off, particularly if we have a lot of warm weather, we can end up maybe eating things that maybe don't suit our body so much. So maybe extra ice creams or things to help cool us internally. And that can throw our digestion off. So if any of these things are happening for you, hopefully this practice today will help assist with digestion, but also with cooling. We're going to do a breath that will help cool yourself internally, and it will also help and support your digestion. So we'll begin just by bringing the hands together at the heart, and just let the shoulders relax down. Let your spine grow tall, your sit bones gently but firmly on the ground, your knees relaxed. If you can, an easy pose, your legs crossed. And just with your hands together, we'll take a few long, slow, deep breaths here. So just breathing in through the nose, the hands pressing together in pranayama mudra will help just bring the energy into the center to help balance the energy of the masculine and feminine, the yin and the yang. So the cooling as well as the calming energy. And you're just breathing slowly. So as you breathe in through the nose, you're letting the belly expand slightly and contract slightly. So there's this inhale as you expand, exhale as you contract. Again, keeping the palms pressing together, elbows lifted, shoulders relaxed down the back of your body. And just notice your breath. So if you found yourself a little bit fast or the energy is just running away from you, just use this time to just slow down, to bring your awareness inwards, and just notice how you are in your body. Notice how the energy is in your body. And we're going to use this practice today to just calm the energy, to bring ourselves into a balanced state, to support our digestion, and to also stimulate the cooling and calming energy in the body. So maybe just setting an intention for your practice. So with the palms of the hands pressing, the belly lifted and expanded as you're breathing in fully into the belly. As you're exhaling, the belly's contracting. And just set your intention. And then gently just let your hands relax. You can place them into your lap, so right palm on top of left, or you can place them into an active mudra with your thumb and first finger touching and then the palms facing up. So we're in either active mudra, Gyan mudra, or just palms rested in the lap. And we're going to do this breath. This breath is called the Sitali breath. And the Sitali breath is renowned for its cooling and calming energy. So if it is a case that your body is feeling extra warm internally, and particularly if you go through like perimenopausal symptoms or menopausal symptoms, you get hot flashes or flushes, this breath is also really helpful and supportive for cooling the body. Cooling the temperature of the body. It's also really helpful and supportive to your digestive system. So again, if we have been overdoing it in the body, this breath is going to help support that. So Sitali breath is done by sticking the tongue out, and then we curl the edges. So the outer edges of the tongue curl upwards. So you create like a little U shape with your tongue. And then you sip the breath in through this curled tongue. So you sip it all the way into the belly. You close the mouth and you exhale through the nose. Make it a slow breath. Now, if you find this impossible, so we're not all built the same, so some can't do this action with the tongue. If that's the case for you, just press the tip of the tongue to the upper back teeth, so just in behind the upper two teeth, and sip the breath in through the edges of the tongue and let the breath go in the same way. So you just draw the breath in through the sides of the tongue and down the throat and all the way into the belly. Again, close the mouth and exhale through the nose. So whichever version of this you can do. If you can, your eyes are closed and you just gently gaze inwards and upwards. So as if you were trying to gaze through the center of the brow. This will give focus to the eyes, but it'll also help stimulate the optic nerve, which in turn stimulates the pituitary gland, which is that master gland of the body, which balances the hormones. So again, breathing through the tongue and exhale through the nose. And you can just imagine with your breath, so this is just layering on top. Continue with this breath, a very slow, steady pace. Try and do it really slow, as if you're drinking in every breath. And imagine the breath that you're drinking in is like cool water. So it's cooling your system and allowing that temperature to drop internally. And as you're exhaling, you're closing the mouth, you're exhaling through the nose. Again, imagine whatever heat is inside the body. You're exhaling and letting that heat go. So if it's helpful, you can use colors. You can imagine a blue color as you inhale. And as you exhale, you can imagine a red color. Red representing the yang energy or the heat. The blue representing that cooling yin energy. So just continue with this breath. And imagine as you're breathing that this breath is going all the way into the belly. Not just filling up the front, but you're imagining this breath going into the back as well. So filling up your kidneys, your adrenals. And then you're taking all this breath, you're contracting the belly and letting all of this fire, any of this heat that is inside, and releasing it through the nose. That's it. We'll just do a little bit more. Again, letting that energy, that blue, cooling, calming energy just wash through your system, washing through your body, bringing that calming sensation, that cooling sensation throughout your body. And then take a deep breath in through the tongue. And then hold the breath briefly. And then exhale, gently let go, let the breath relax. Beautiful. And then we're just going to gently rotate the body just a few times. Just in one direction, breathing in through the nose, exhaling as you release back. focusing on the stomach, that part just under the ribs and just nestled under the diaphragm. You're just focusing that gentle squeeze as you exhale, drawing the belly back. And then as you inhale, just gently expanding and moving forward into that space. You're also working the sides here. A gentle squeeze to the kidneys and adrenals. When we're under stress or anxiety, these organs can get overtaxed and throw our hormones out of balance. So this gentle movement will help just to fire up the digestive system and help bring a balance to these organs. And then go in the opposite direction. Again, fully inhaling as you press forward and exhale as you release back. Focusing as you squeeze back, imagine it's just like an internal squeeze or wringing out of the internal organs. That's it, just a couple more. Letting this gentle motion just bring healing to your body. Releasing any toxins and supporting the organs of elimination. And then bringing yourself back to center, taking a deep breath into the belly. So use your hands to lift your chest, opening up this space. Take a breath deep into the belly and exhale. Okay, we're going to come into a twist. Now, if your legs are a bit tight right now, you can always just stretch them out. You can leave them out if you wish, maybe bending the knees a little bit. And we're just going to go into a twist. But if you're okay, if you want to keep them in easy pose, you can do this as well. So just listen to your own body. We're going to take the right hand across the body and place it onto the left knee. We're going to lift this left arm all the way up and then all the way behind you. So placing it behind your left hip and then gently again lifting your belly, letting the chest lift. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, gently pull the belly back towards your spine. And then begin to twist the body gently, drawing that left shoulder back and gazing over the left shoulder. Making sure that right shoulder is staying relaxed. Now in this position, you can either breathe slow and deeply into the belly, just normally through the nose. But if you wish to continue with the Satali breath, so that breath that we began the practice with, this is a really perfect breath for keeping the body cool. So if you are feeling the body really hot right now, you can just continue breathing the Satali breath. Again, you're doing it with your tongue extended as you inhale, using your awareness to draw the breath all the way down into the belly. And then closing the mouth as you exhale through the nose. And keep going in that gentle twist. We'll just do a couple more breaths. And then gently come back to center. We're going to take a stretch, the spine stretching forward, the belly and chest stretching forward. Exhale, release back. Again, inhale forward, exhale back. Do these a few times just to realign the spine, letting that energy move from the base of your spine all the way up. Beautiful. And then back to center. Excuse me. And then we're going to do the opposite side. So left arm is going to reach across the body and just hold onto the right knee. Right arm is going to stretch all the way up, again reaching back behind you, placing it behind the right hip. Inhale, take a moment to stretch your spine tall. Let your belly lift, your chest lift, softening the ribs. You're going to inhale deeply, let the shoulders relax down. And then as you exhale, begin to turn the body gently into this twist. So you're gazing over the right shoulder, using the left hand as a lever to draw your body deeper into that twist. Twists are a wonderful way for releasing and eliminating from the body. So if you are carrying extra toxins in the body, this is going to help to boost your digestive system. Again, use the Satali breath here if you can. So extending your tongue and breathing in. Imagine this breath like a blue light, or even just water that is cool and calming for your body. That is washing through your system and helping to lower the temperature and calm the body. And one more. Exhale, gently coming back to center. Again, just a couple of times, flexing the spine forward and back, letting the belly, chest lift forward, and then dropping it right back, rounding the spine. Working from the navel point or the solar plexus area. So you're pulling that solar plexus area, stretching it forward, and then as you exhale, squeezing it back. So this is like an internal massage. Beautiful. And then back to center. Okay, from here, we're just going to stretch out the legs and we're going to come lying onto the back. So just gently rolling yourself all the way down onto your spine. And we're just going to take a moment to wrap the hands around the shins. And just again, if you can, just doing a little bit of the Satali breath here. You'll notice as you're breathing that your belly is much more contracted here. So taking a deep breath becomes a little bit more challenging. But this is where the beauty lies, because the more we expand into that space, the more the diaphragm is going to press down, and it's going to help to really expand and really stimulate the digestive juices in the belly. So again, using this breath, the Satali breath, to cool and calm your body. We're going to continue this, but we're going to extend the left leg. Now you can keep the left leg a few inches away from the ground as you keep the right knee hugging into the chest. If you want to go deeper, you're going to lift your head up towards your knee. So you're just squeezing in tight. So you're working the right side of the abdominals here, which is your ascending colon. So again, using the Satali breath to continue supporting your digestive system. If this feels too strenuous for your neck or your shoulders, if you're feeling like it's pulling in any way, you can just rest your head back. You can still keep your knee close into the chest and the arms wrapped around. But if you need to support, you're just going to rest your head back. Again, find your breath. One more. Exhale, slowly release your head back and then swap. Right leg is going to extend. Again, you're letting it hover a couple of inches above the ground, so it's just parallel to the ground. Arms are wrapping around the left knee this time, or the left shin. You're drawing it into the chest, and if you feel safe to do so, lift your head up towards the left knee. This is going to work the descending colon. So again, a full internal workout for your inner abdominals, your inner digestive system. So use the Satali breath again. Again, if your head gets too tired, you can either use your hand to support or just let it rest all the way back. Making sure to breathe fully into the belly. So even though the belly is contracted, you're using this breath to fully expand into your thigh. The more you can do that, the more it's going to impact positively for that release, for your digestion, and for your elimination process. So using the Satali if you can. Tongue extended as you inhale this cooling blue breath all the way into the belly. Any excess heat, breathing it out through the nose. Couple more. And then slowly exhale, letting the head rest to the ground, drawing both knees in. And this time just hooking the both hands around. We're going to take a few breaths, maybe lifting the head up if you feel okay. Again, extending the tongue just for a few breaths. Letting the belly expand, letting the back of the spine expand into the ground, your kidneys, your adrenals, letting that blue breath expand into the organs, cleansing them and healing them. And then slowly exhale the head all the way down. This time extend the left leg all the way down. Let it rest on the ground, keeping the right knee in. Bring the left hand onto the right knee. And then cross it over your body. So you're bringing it into a twist, releasing it all the way, if you can, to the ground. Now, if it doesn't comfortably go to the ground, you can just leave it so that the foot is resting on the left thigh. You're going to stretch out your right arm, so coming into a twist. So right arm is extended all the way out and letting both shoulders sit comfortably on the ground. And find your breath here. Try using the Satali breath. This will be our consistent breath throughout the practice to support your body in detoxing and cooling. One more. Exhale, slowly bring yourself back into center. You're going to bring both knees into the chest, hugging both knees in. Maybe lifting the head up for a breath as you stretch your spine. Full, slow, deep breath. Exhale, relax your head back. And then we're going to swap. So we're going to relax your right leg, stretching it out along the ground, resting it on the ground. Right hand is going to come to the outer left knee, and then slowly let that knee cross over your body, over to the right side. So you're bringing the left knee all the way over. Again, touching the ground if you can, but don't worry. If you can't, just let it sit up. Left arm is going to stretch all the way out And you're gazing towards that left hand, softening the shoulders to the ground. Again, focus on the breath here. Maybe using the Satali breath. So twists are one of the ways that we use, one of the postures that we use in yoga in order to support a healthy digestive system. So when we're twisting the body, it's just like wringing out a wet towel. When we wring out a towel, we twist it, and that helps to release all the excess. Well, that's exactly what we're doing to our internal organs right now. We're wringing out so that we can release any excess or any toxins that are stuck in the body. And then we're using the breath to support this. Exhale, gently and slowly come back to center. Again, bringing yourself all the way back onto your mat, letting the knees roll into your chest. And just for breath, letting the head lift up towards your knees. So you're curling into a ball. Again, taking a full deep breath here. Exhale. So we're just going to roll the knees around in a circle, smoothing out the lower back, massaging the lower back, taking a slow deep breath into the body. And then the opposite direction. And then back to center. And in your own time, just prepare your body for Shavasana. Having a balanced digestive system and balancing our hormones are really key to overall health and well-being. This class was a shorter version. I have a full version of this class with a deep relaxation at the end. If you would like to, there's a link below. You can go ahead and click the link and it will bring you to a landing page that will offer you to sign up for the full version of this class. I hope you enjoy. And if you'd like to watch more, please subscribe. Thank you.